Now to the U.S., where the U.S. President-elect Barack Obama said a change has come to the country. It calls America's historic decision to vote into the White House the first ever black man. In his victory speech, Obama was also keen to reach out to the rest of the world.
And all those watching tonight from beyond our shores, from parliaments and palaces, to those who are huddled around radios in the forgotten corners of the world, our stories are singular, but our destiny is shared. The new dawn of American leadership is at hand.
And Obama won a landslide victory over his rival, Republican John McCain. Speaking to his supporters in Arizona, McCain accepted defeat and urged Americans to get behind the new leadership to heal the divisions in the country. While some in McCain's camp were apparently disappointed by their leader's defeat, Democrat voters celebrated across the country. While the U.S. election has generated excitement in many countries all over the world, Vikram Bail, who's now in New Delhi, says India is no different.
The U.S. elections have generated a lot of interest in this entire region. People switched on their television sets first thing in the morning and watched the results come in. Now, with Obama the winner, there are many in this region who are very happy. One of the reasons that people have had this heightened interest in the U.S. elections is the fact that the U.S. economy has a great influence on Asian economies. And change, what Obama has been talking about in the U.S. context, has been looked at as change that will influence Asia. With me is Aman Agarwal, who's the Vice Chairman of the Indian Institute of Finance. Aman, how do you see this play out? Now Obama is in, his big word was change. It had a different meaning for the Americans and a different meaning for Asians. How do you see it play out?
Vikram, the financial meltdown that has taken place in the U.S., which has had spillover effects on the world economy, has fostered newer challenges for the U.S. presidency to bring in reforms within the U.S. economy and uplift itself from the recessionary phase we're observing. With Obama coming into the picture and what we have seen from his campaigns before, the clear focus which is there in trying to bring up the U.S. economy is visible. I think the focus, inward focus, and less stress on the foreign policy which has been there in the last 1 decade would be the key factor which the Obama's presidency would focus on and would lead the U.S. out of recession and would bring fruits for the world economy, with giving respite to other countries to function on their own foreign policies and structures, not fearing the U.S. or being on their head.
Thank you, Aman.
Thank you.
So while people celebrate the victory of Obama, the next question that is on the minds of many Asians is what will the new presidency do for Asia, especially economically?
I don't understand what they expect the president to do, because one guy can't do it. And I'm of the firm belief that they should let the stock market go the way it's supposed to go on its own. The idea that a president can change things, he might be able to change, give some ideas or something like that as a single person, but you know, this bailout stuff that we've got going on is just it's going to our kids. They're the ones that are going to pay for it. So it doesn't make sense as to why they would want to do that. But then again, the American mentality has always been, you know, pay now or later. And, as long as everything's good, then, you know, everything's good. So who knows? But this doesn't make sense. You know, he's got a lot on his shoulders, and I don't know what they expect him to do, but I guess we'll see.
Well, the top story of the day, Barack Obama has been elected President of the United States of America. The number of states still pending, Obama got 338 electoral votes compared to McCain's 155. Obama's share of the popular vote is reportedly over 52%.
Barack Obama has been elected as President of the United States of America.
It's been a long time coming. But tonight, because of what we did on this day, in this election, at this defining moment, change has come to America.
Obama's message of change resonated. The 44th U.S. president is the first African American to win the presidency. U.S. President George Bush congratulated Obama, and so did his rival John McCain.
The American people have spoken, and they have spoken clearly.
But McCain's crowd was not happy.
A little while ago, I had the honor of calling Senator Barack Obama to congratulate him, to congratulate him on being elected the next president of the country that we both loved.
A total of 270 electoral votes was needed to win, and Obama's lead was growing wider as time went by. And when Pennsylvania and Ohio fell, it was all over. America had a new president. As news broke, Obama's supporters broke down in tears. Obama will take his oath of office as president in January 20th, 2009. He has said the first order of presidential business is to tackle the economy. 62% of Americans said they had economy on their mind when they voted. The man who had promised change has become the next U.S. president, as everyone waits to see if he will deliver the changes he promised.
I think Obama gave a great speech, but we'll see. The powers that be that control him are the people that are going to tell him what to do. The only reason I say this is because I know a lot of people consider things conspiracy theorists, but if you think about it, in a lot of meetings where you nominate somebody, don't the nominees show up at the meeting and then the people vote for who's going to win the nomination? Whereas opposed to the way the presidential deal is run, they're already picked for us. That makes no sense to me. I don't understand that. If you're supposed to be nominating the person that you want, then why are the nominees there to, I hope somebody can explain this to me, because it sure as all don't make sense to me, why they've already picked somebody to be the nominee for us to vote for it. This doesn't make sense to me. I mean, you're going to a convention to nominate somebody, but he's already been picked. This is why it makes me think that there's somebody else pulling the strings. It doesn't make any sense. So if somebody can really explain it to me, I'd love a great answer. Not some stupid answer, something that is intelligent. So if you can do that, that'd be awesome. But that's one of the reasons why I think our elections are picked. And I think that they're just throwing a dog a bone, meaning throwing the dog a bone, meaning us. So, but and I thought McCain was pretty good in his speech. Of course, he controlled the losers. They couldn't, the people that couldn't handle McCain losing, which I think is childish. But I guess that's just the way it is. They're upset. Of course, I guess I could be upset if Ron Paul didn't get picked to be nominated, but so be it. It's the way it is right now. I have a feeling in the future it's going to change. So, and I have a feeling in the future it's not going to be Democrat, Republican. People are going to figure out eventually that Democrats and the Republicans are not going to do what they say they do, and people are going to start going to third parties, Constitutional Libertarian Party, Green Party. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.